All right, we're going to wait for people to get in here. We are going to get the Destiny stick going. Let me see if I can. Oops. I wanted to like drop down on me, so I just want to make sure we got it. All right, so we're going to get the Destiny incense going while we wait for people to get in here. And we're going to do an energy check-in when it comes into this, because there's a lot of energy going on, especially during this Mercury retrograde, and a lot of people are feeling very sleepy, very tired, very bogged down. And that's God's way of saying it's time for you to rest and relax, okay? So let's get that up there. All right. All right, we'll wait a little bit. Wait for people to get in. Let me see if I push that. What does that do? Hold on. Let me see. What does that do? All right, so we got that going. I'm just trying to figure this out here so that... Oh, okay. So now I can save highlights on that. Let's see. How do I go back? There we go. I'm like, how do we go back? Let me see, what is that? No, we want to go back. Still messing around trying to... Oh, no. We don't want to do that. Let's see. No, we don't want to do that. Anyways, hopefully once the chat starts coming up, hopefully we can get it. But let's get into this message, because this is not going to be a very long message, okay? So family, first and foremost, I want to thank all of our brothers and sisters, CBVOY and HICK. We're always creating that best version of yourself, and happiness is contagious, okay? So anybody that's in here, please put HICK down in there and CBVOY. And hopefully the chat will come up. Let me see. Normal. Go normal. Get out of there. Trying to figure this out, so family. Normal. Okay, there we go. Thank you, sister. Yes, CBVOY and HICK. I don't know what I did, but I pushed on here and it's got stuff at the bottom, so I can only see one person's message at a time. So if you're writing in the chat, make sure that you put it on there. I'll go back and I'll be able to look through it. But tonight is going to be kind of a quick message, but Father also wants me to let people know that when you email me, please give me a little time, because I'm getting almost 2,000 at a pop. And so tomorrow and Sunday, I am going to take that time off and go through all the emails and return everybody's email and do what I need to do. Go ship the stuff that I need to ship. Oops. Don't know why that came up there. But this way I can take these 2 days, because we know that, you know, the holidays coming up and it's going to be busy trying to get things out and shipped. So just know that tomorrow and Sunday, I will still do like the shorts and, you know, like the mini read and stuff like that. But my main objective is to answer all the emails, restock the merch and do all of that. Finish the handcrafted projects for what is about to come up. And so there's a lot kind of going on. So I just wanted to share that. All right. So now we're going to get into this energy. We're going to find out what we need to know, because I'm hearing that Archangel Michael is coming in for some type of protection and giving some type of clarity, because there is a transition that's going through. So Father, what do we need to know? I told you. Look, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael came out. I told you, Archangel Michael is coming through. Now, Archangel Michael is Father's right-hand angel, right? And he is the one that says, have an attitude of gratitude. But it's like, so what Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael are coming in, it's about building that stronger foundation to be able to heal, to get the knowledge, to get the wisdom, to get the messages from our Father in order for you to be strengthened, to be grateful for the journey itself in the life that it brings you, because you will see a major transformation. Now we are seeing 9, which is all about things coming into fruition for you. Hello, good evening, Free White Dove. Yes, thank you, Soul Family, for being here. And we have 16, which 16 is broken down to have faith, trust and believe. There are major shifts coming, okay? What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, meditation, okay? So here's another 2 of trust and believe, right? And it's like, so Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael are saying, hey, listen, it is time to meditate on the things that you're learning. It's time to meditate on the sword of truth and the things that are going on. It's time to meditate on a stable foundation, because look at that ball of energy, okay? There is so much energy that we as a soul family are producing, and it's being able to trust and believe that Father is preparing us for something massive. Yeah, look. Because we're an earth angel, okay? We are an earth angel. This is 34. So with Father showing me 77 for the angel numerology, it is saying that big changes are coming. And it also involves Mother Earth Gaia, okay? Because Mother Earth Gaia protects all. Now, last night, I heard this massive screeching, talking about Mother Earth Gaia. They want me to share this. So last night I heard this massive screeching, almost like nail biting, stomach curdling type scream, right? And it was going on for almost 2 hours. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, we need to do that. We need to do that. And that's how we stay deeply connected. And this blood curdling scream was going on for almost like 2 hours. And then all of a sudden, I get a text from my friend, and she's hearing it too. And she's wondering, what it is. So, of course, it doesn't matter what the time or day is. It's like I go out and investigate and come to find out that it was a fox in distress. Okay? So, Father, when he shows me that, and this fox being in distress, this fox, looking for help, okay? It was looking for help. There was a situation with its partner. But all of us are in some type of distress. All of us are in some type of chaos. And it's not just us, it's the animals too, right? But this fox was letting off this blood curdle scream, hoping that an earth angel or a human companion would come and help the fox out. Now, where I live, I've had them this close. I mean, I could reach out my arm and touch them. That's how close they come up to us, right? But this was in the middle of the night. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Solar plex. Okay. So this is where its Father is coming down and saying, some of you need to meditate because your solar plex chakra is blocked. It is blocked, and you need to be able to take daily action to keep that, awakened, and you standing in your personal power to have that strong foundation. You need to trust and believe. Now, helicopter just coming over. As we're speaking about this, the helicopter coming over, Father is saying that helicopter means that your energies need to flow. He's saying that your energies really need to flow. And Archangel Michael is here to protect us. But as earth angels, we have our guardian angels and Mother Earth Gaia who protects us, right? And so when he's saying that it's time to do the healing, some of you are in that solar plex blockage right now, especially with the Mercury retrograde. I'm telling you, you're in blockage. Look, you got the earth element and you've got the moon goddess that came out. Wow. So you have the earth angel and the earth element. So some of you, I'm being told that your root chakra, you're not really grounded, okay? You've kind of got energies and cycles and things that you're going through. But Father says, listen, it's like once you make sure that your chakras are aligned, it's like you'll be happy to see what he bestows upon you. For a lot of you, I'm hearing the cycles are closing out and there's a new beginning because of the spark of the divine is saying, look, you've done the hard work. It's time. Now, he is showing me that something about energetically somebody is feeling more energized with the moon, okay? And that's because in your natal chart, you could have had Luna positioned in your natal chart. But this is knowing that all of your phases of life are being celebrated. And look what came out. Celebrated. Now, we have the synchronicity side by side. 3443. So that is 777, Father just said. And so he's coming in and he's saying, listen, I need you to celebrate every day by honoring yourself, respecting all life, respecting Mother Earth Gaia, being able to follow your instincts and your intuition, see things from a higher perspective, know that you are very unique. Yes, sweetheart. And it's going to take time, but you're here with your soul family, and your soul family is going to make sure that we are helping you through that transition, that you don't have to do it alone. Yeah, because look, there's the release card. It's like, you know you have a higher purpose, and that's where Father says, no matter what's going on, you see it from a higher perspective, go with the flow, and know that your higher purpose is an attitude of gratitude with unconditional love. You have your angelic team, and it's important to stay deeply rooted and balanced with your chakras. Okay, what else do we have? I'm telling you, the healer. This is very significant because I love how Father does this to me. And I'm going to grab it and show you, but when he brings out the healer, it's about coming together with your soul family, balancing out your chakras, knowing your higher purpose, knowing where you belong in order to make them changes. Now, hold on. He's calling me to Matthew. So when he calls me to Matthew, we're going to figure it out here and see what he's saying. Okay, so Matthew chapter 10. Okay, and this is the first one. And he said, and he called to him his 12 disciples and gave them authority over the unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal every disease and every affliction. And it says, then he proclaimed as you go, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out the demons. You received without pain. And whatever town or village you enter, find out who is worthy in it and stay there until you depart. Trust, I say to you, it will be more bearable on the day of judgment for the land. And so Father is saying that, behold, I am sending you out as sheep in the midst of the wolves. So be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. Because you will be dragged before the governors and the kings And he's basically telling you that anybody who wants to mock you, scuff you, slander you, gossip about you, treat you badly, he's saying that if they don't want to heed your healing message to create that best version of themselves and they want to come at you, Father says, don't worry. Wipe your hands, wipe the dust off your feet, and keep moving, because during judgment, he will. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, and so he's letting you know, as us being the healers, he's saying we do everything from our heart chakra. We do everything out of unconditional love to help others unconditionally. We never put conditions on it, right? Father is saying that we nurture and love everything in the relationships that come to us, and we want them to be able to reach out, right? We want them to be able to know that their heart can be trusted with our healing capabilities that Father gave us the authority to do. Now, Father is bringing this out again, meditation. This is 2 cards on meditation now. And he's saying that for some of you, it's because you need to make the movements. Now, meditation doesn't mean you sit down there and do this, and just meditate. It's being able to talk to Father, pray to him so that the angels can ascend and descend and give you your answers and your responses. But it's being able to honor your physical body through that dance movement, that joy, that happiness of life. That means don't sit down and fall into depression. That means keep persevering forward. That's Father's way of saying keep persevering forward. So now he wants me to pull some runes, and then we're going to clarify some of these cards, okay? So Father, and these are my opal ones, which they all have significant meanings, but Father wants us to pull some runes and say, okay, let's see what's going on. So, all right, Father, what do we need to know, please? What do we need to know? Ooh. Success, baby, success. Can you see it? He says, success, success, success with the wisdom that you are gaining. See, and that's why he wants you to keep persevering forward, because he says, this is Jera. Jera means success, right? Jera is success. And Archangel Michael is on it too. Woo! I love it. It's all about love, unconditional love. I'm telling you, you can't deny what the Father is saying, right? And so he has given many of us a blank canvas for that new start, that new beginning that's coming in. All right, Father, what else do we need to know? Oops. Hold on. Where'd you go? Yeah. And even if you're at a standstill right now, he's saying, don't worry. You can be at a standstill. But the main thing is you will have great joy, because you will be able to reflect and see that everything that you are doing is for your higher purpose. What is this one? Oh, we've got the ZZ. Okay, and Father's coming in and saying self. So, as you can see right here, this has significant meaning with that inner wisdom, your inner self, your higher self, balancing out so that you can have that joy. Okay, so now, all right, Father, we're on it. Oops. We're on it. Okay, so now he wants to get a few of the charms. What do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know? Woo! I'm telling you. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Father says it is time to take the mask off. Absolutely. Yes, Free White Dove, you are absolutely right. This energy is very thick, and that's why Father said, right now, we are at a standstill. with that self-love, self-care, which we're being very successful as the healers because we're taking the mask off of the things that need to be highlighted, because a lot of people are hung up on what to do next, right? And they're not storing, they're not saving that information that's coming in divine timing. Oops, there you go. Can you see it? In divine timing. The thing is Father says they're turning their gears left and right, and a lot of them are not paying attention. They're not doing the work. And that's where Father says they need to be able to release, because once they release, it's going to be like the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you're going to be able to manifest everything that your heart desires, but you're going to be very abundant when you do it. It also means you and God are coming closer when he's putting you at a standstill. Okay, what else, Father? I love it. Okay, so now we keep, everything is coming in twos, because we have 22, that's the stable foundation. Archangel Raphael came out to show about his foundation. We have 77, which is Father coming out saying big changes. And look at that, how beautiful. It is a new beginning. It is a new beginning for this transformation. It's like you are going through this metamorphosis right now, and Father is carrying you through, like with the sparrow, right? Birds of a feather flock together. Yes, this is all about change and transformation. This is all about new beginning. This is about that metamorphosis of going through the changes, you know, and Father carrying you out with the sparrow to look. Now, there's two meanings behind this. To fly high with our Father, but some of you as healers, Father is calling you for different locations, okay, because you carry that portal. Yes, absolutely. Transformation happening now. So remember, do it from your heart chakra, because when Father's showing the two masts and the two airplanes, he's telling me also that you guys are learning your karmic lessons, okay? Them karmic lessons are being able to pull the mask off to reveal your best version of yourself. But don't be afraid to reach out to your soul family. That's the main thing. Don't be afraid. Okay, what else do you want to say, Father? I'm telling you. He says, don't get caught up on certain things. Now, again, Father did this twice. Look, two hangers. Oops, hold on, I'm trying to get it. Two masks. Two planes, right? So Father's coming in and saying, find that balance, that harmony, and that stability within your transformation. Within your transformation. He said, because he needs you to hold compassion. And he's pointing out on the elephant. Can you see right there the receiving blanket? Okay, it's having compassion and being able to receive that information that is for you, so that you can do everything from unconditional love and plant the seeds and bear good fruit. So Father is really coming through and saying, this is very important. This is very important. All right, Father, so what do we need to know when it comes to Archangel Raphael? What else? Told you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, at the beginning of this read, I said they're here to give you the clarity for you to see your potential, for you to see your higher self and what we need to do. So what do we have on the meditation? Yeah, meditate that heartbreak from the things that you're going through, the masks that have been ripped off, you know, the trauma that has been going on in your life, the things that you've needed to walk away from, hang it up. And when he said, hang it up, hold on. hang up a situation that took your love for granted, because this is both about love, but this is about heartbreak. This is about having an epiphany. This is about seeing the dark nights of the shadow in that love situation so that you can move forward. Yeah, because look, it created a tower moment, and Father wants you to have balance. He wants you to have balance as an earth angel and being deeply rooted and grounded in success. Okay? So what do we have for the celebration of life, Father? Because it's important to celebrate our life of who we are and who you created us to be. Yeah. You got to go through the discomfort and go through the transitioning that Father is doing to eliminate all of what used to try to take you down. So this is where Father is saying emotionally, the ones who are blocked, but you have the healer, right? The healer is helping you go through a transition to unblock your chakras. So what do we have for the solar plex, Father? Yeah, when you unblock it, look at, this is all about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work when it comes to that change and transformation. Okay? When it comes to you feeling at a standstill when it comes to your emotions, this, look, there's the two masks. There's the two masks. Look. Boom. Taking the mask off. Being able to communicate about it and beat to your own drum from your heart chakra. Let's see. Yes. And you know, the thing is that's okay. That's okay. Father is saying that, yes, you could have been a power couple, but on the journey, he didn't want to appreciate the journey. And so now he's going to learn lessons from that other person. So don't worry. Don't worry. We will keep moving forward, doing things out of the heart chakra. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? I'm telling you, you've got a new opportunity coming in. You have a new opportunity. That's right. That's what I'm saying. You have a new opportunity, and he's paying the price. Them tower moments are coming down on him. And everything that you felt, he's going to feel. So yes, I'm telling you, he's paid the price. And I'm hearing, look, I'm telling you, I can't make it up. You have a new romantic offer that's coming in. There's somebody that has been admiring you for a long time, soul family. And this goes out to our divine feminines and our divine masculines. It's not just for you, free white dove. I'm telling you, Father is saying the ones who have been single, the ones who have been riding alone to come closer to our Father, it's like he says the time is now. 2024 is bringing you that forever partner who is going to honor, cherish, love, and adore you, and who's going to be there for the long haul, right? Who is not going to hold on to old baggage, who is not going to bring up, failures and stuff like that. This is all about that stability and security. They're not going to, how do I say it? They're not going to be ungenerous or greedy to you because they're not miserable. Okay, they're not miserable. They love life. Yes. And Father does that for when somebody doesn't have gratitude. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to explain it the best that I can. When somebody doesn't have gratitude and they can admit and be accountable. Yeah, and it shows it right here. New love. And right here, with having the black-tailed hawk up there, You are getting the clarity. This is speaking the truth and getting the clarity that there is a new connection that's coming in that is going to be straight up teamwork. And it's been very strong in the energy, especially with the Mercury retrograde. But Father says, because it's for the ones who have been doing the hard work. It's for the ones that have gratitude for the journey. The ones who are willing to go through the transition and heal that heartbreak from past trauma, from, past relationships. So yes, it's very strong right now in the energetic force. Yeah, because it's part of your destiny. It's part of your destiny. And look at, there's your higher self and your purpose, right? So this is destined for it to come in for you. And all who have treated you, as you're going forward, all who have treated you wrongly, who does not repent, they're going to know they treated you wrongly, because they're going to have to go through many towers and a lot of transition. That's right. That's right. And Father is saying it's for, definitely for the powerhouses, because look, Archangel Raphael came out. Energetically, it's all about your foundation. Energetically, it's about that higher purpose of what you are meant to be doing. And that's why Father is giving you the clarity, because he's like, listen, it's like we talked about the other night, people want to know how it is being done, when it's being done, and everything else. They want everything to be well. But Father said, to get the divine blessings, you need to do things that you don't like, things that you're not comfortable with. This is God saying, this is how you actually come to your purpose, and know exactly what he's got meant for you on your destiny. So he brings you to the like-minded people, right? That brings us to the reflection. So when I get the moon card, it's like I'm hearing somebody is really reflecting of the way that they treated you, treated you with the addictions, the bondage, the obsessions, and everything else. They're now reflecting. And there's somebody in a love relationship that, you're in separation from this person, because it's like you haven't talked, it's like you put in a lot of hard work and this person was comfortable to treat you like garbage and to make sure that, it's like they paid more attention out to the community, to their friends, they gave you little to no communication. Now it's coming back. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The shadow work and the hard work that you put in, energetically, you're going to feel that paradigm shift that is taking place right now, because the burdens that you've been feeling, soul family, are going to be released. Father has been bringing this up in almost all the conversations that we've been dealing with, because you're an influencer. You're a healer. Okay? Your healing is authorized by Father. Okay, and that's why he had me take you to Matthew chapter 10, verse 7 through 12. Okay, because you are that influencer. It's like you know how to do your shadow work. You know how to put things behind you. You get the divine communication. You keep out of unconditional love. Now, when we talked about the new love and the new romantic love coming through, okay, up on her war bonnet, okay? Father calls it the war bonnet because I don't know how to explain it, Father. How would you say it besides war bonnet? He's calling it the war bonnet because, look, 1, 2, 2, 1. When you look at it, this is the divine path to building that strong foundation. This is also the synchronicity of the mirroring image of you coming in with a true twin flame. Okay? Because this person knows that you are meant to be together. But they have to cut through the stuff. They have to be able to emotionally, emotionally, they have to stop with the flesh temptations. They have to start doing the work. They have to emotionally, they have to use their intuition, be compassionate, but stay calm. Because Father's like, look, justice and the Chariot. So when Father's bringing both of these in, it's like the perseverance, okay? You're persevering forward. You're battling through all of this. It's like no matter what turmoil you go through, you do not seek vengeance. And that's what creates that stable foundation for you. That's where Father... Good evening, B-Heart. Welcome, welcome. We greatly appreciate you. And this is where Father is ordering your stairs, because you're beginning to master each step that you are on, and you're getting to that higher level because you're giving and receiving. Okay? Now, again, Father's bringing it into me. So anybody who is being bothered with the fly lately, he's saying there's going to be sudden changes in your environment, sudden changes, the way that you think, the way that you move, and the interaction. So take that for whoever it resonates with. Ooh, yes, I'm hearing somebody with a lot of depression and anxiety. Yes, look it. Father's coming through with the Hermit card. Father's coming through and saying, listen, look to the horizon. It's like you have that inner strength. You need to withdraw when you need to withdraw. You need to be cautious when you need to be cautious. Yes. Yep, exactly. So if they've been in your room, that means that there is sudden changes. Now, depending on how many flies there are, each has a spiritual message. So if you know exactly how many flies are in there, I could tell them. So the thing is Father is saying, okay, so there's something that you need to trust and believe in, because you were doubting and you were questioning how things were going to work out, or why something was not being shown to you or given to you at that time. And Father is saying you need to be able to trust and believe that everything is balancing out. And with them 2 flies, that means, it could be 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. But Father says something massively is going to change for you. Okay, so you have just the one. Okay, so there's something changing within you. So that means spiritually you're leveling up. If one fly is continuously bothering you, but you have the 2 flies in there, your foundation, everything is changing. But that one fly is saying that there's something changing in you where you're leveling up spiritually. But that's where Father is coming in and saying, be cautious, be vigilant, take your time, because 33, that's the master teacher coming through. And with the page, yes, it's an upgrade, sweetheart. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Dear love, balance. Yes, thank you, B-Heart. Now, with the 33 master teacher coming in with the Page of Cups, these are the signs and synchronicities that Father is saying. A lot of people overlook them. They overlook these beautiful, where is it? Earth element signs and synchronicities from Father. But he says, this is where you got to be thankful for the small things, because he uses everything. He uses everything to show us what is for us. And if you go and kill that fly, even though it's, you've got a fly in there and it's buzzing around and it's annoying you, if you kill that fly, now you just brought this to your life. Because Father wants you to see on a spiritual level the signs and synchronicities. So you got to pay attention. Yeah, look, you have to gather that information. That's your angels coming to you, sweetheart. That's your angels coming to you if you find a penny, because the copper penny is a conduit between the angelic team. But Father is saying, gather the information, bring things to a completion. But when it comes to seeing the signs and synchronicities, if you kill that fly, you just created that tower in your life to go through a different transition. Okay, B-Heart. So, yeah, and by you not doing anything to that fly, that's good, because then what's going to come out of it? Father said, guess what? You're going to see the comfort of things changing in your life. You're going to see that celebration, that purity, that leveling up, being deeply rooted and grounded. Okay, and he's telling you that's because there's a sudden change happening in your life. You know, a lot of us soul family are leveling up. A lot of us are going through the massive changes. Okay, spiders are a very beautiful, significant, how do I say it? Father is saying that the spiders, they may look scary, you know, and a lot of people fear the spiders. But Father's saying, if you look at the representation of a spider, now they have the two eyes, but they can see around about 360 around them. They can sense vibration, so they sense when danger's coming. And so when you see the spiders coming out, it's like, if you see a spider come out around you, it's sensing an energetic vibration, whether it's good energy or bad energy. It's actually a forewarn. So a lot of people don't see it that way, but I follow the signs and synchronicities all the time with our Father. Yeah, standing in your power and being able to understand that he's actually giving you these signs and synchronicities every single day. Like, another one, soul family, I don't know how many of you, because like I said, I can only see one person pop up at a time on here, because whatever button I pushed on my phone here. How many of you are driving and you see a hawk flying in the sky? Yes. Okay, so if any of you are seeing the hawk while you are driving, just know that Father is protecting you from all burdens and all conflict, because that is what they call C-tan. C-tan is the one that gives you clarity. That's the one that gives you the protection, okay? So it's meaning that you are getting to your destiny safe and back safe. They all have specific meaning. Father says, yeah, look, you will be more emotionally balanced when you start understanding that everything holds a sign and synchronicity from Father. And a lot of people can't stand it. They can't stand it because they're like, well, where do you get your resources? Who's telling you this information? And Father's like, hello? Hello, who do you think? The one who did the healing, the one who's doing the work. Okay, yes, see, and so that is giving you the clarity that you are protected, that they're going to make sure that if you were on a bike, nobody's going to touch you, okay? Even in a car, that means they will divert anybody who's trying to merge over and may sideswipe you and have that close call. No, Father will protect you every step of the way. And he encourages every time you go, you say, please get me there safely and get me back safely. And when he shows you the hawks, it's like me and my kids, when we traveled back home, going up there, we saw 22 hawks from our drive, our long drive. And each one, my son was like, well, Mom, how, hold on. Sorry, it just, this lone, like, tiny little hair just came flying out of nowhere. Confirmation. But anyways, it's like, how do we see so many hawks? And I said, well, what do you want to see? Eagles? And I no more than said that. And all of a sudden, the next one that he saw, the eagle came down right in front of the windshield, rode like this, and started riding with us. And then he swooped up, and then off to the right was the two hawks. That was Father saying that, hey, we're showing them you're protected. Yes, thank them when you see them, because they are the ones watching over you, protecting you. They're the ones that actually deter you when you're driving and, taking your normal route, and something just feels uneasy. It makes your stomach kind of queasy and you're like, oh, I'm going to go this way today. Thank them, because they're the ones that are actually detering you around. Now, there is a difference between the black-tailed hawk and the red-tailed hawk. But the black-tailed hawk is above the red-tailed hawk, and that means seagulls are very significant too. Yes, free white dove. Yes, Bihar, it is facts, straight up facts. It's amazing. So we'll have to go in on it, because Father really wants you to know, like, if you see a bat, okay? Father's saying, if you see a bat, just know that means you're having a rebirth. That means you've put in the hard work and you're actually having a rebirth. So, and the seagulls, I'm telling you, that the way that they come together, that's where God uses that phrase, birds of a feather flock together, because that's your soul family coming together, dealing with emotions together, and having that strength. But the eagles and the hawks, now the blue jays are right up there, because the three main birds for Father is the eagle, the red-tailed hawk, and the black-tailed hawk, which is one family. It's just one is higher ranking than the other. The blue jay, okay? The blue jay, if you encounter a blue jay, know that there's something on a spiritual level that you had been asking for, that you're going to be able to visually see. It's going to be one of your clairvoyances that is cracking open, that is coming open. It's not only the ancestors, but it's beautiful. Okay, yes, beautiful, Beheart. So yes, that is beautiful, because I'm telling you, it's like you've got great protection. You've got great protection. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and that's good, because you're actually feeding the ancestors. And soul family, one of the best things that you can do, like for the stuff that you do, like for Christmas, okay? A lot of people make a dinner for Christmas, right? Before you even sit down to eat, all the food that is up there, take a teaspoon, take a paper plate, put a teaspoon of all the food on the plate. Make a spirit plate. Yes, absolutely. Yes, and I have photos, which when I get my new laptop, I will show you photos that I have black squirrels, red squirrels, gray squirrels, flying squirrels. They actually come up to my door. They actually knock on the door, and I've got it all on video where you can see they'll come in and they'll want their Oreos, they'll want their bread, they want their water. Um, yes, yes. So the thing is what Father is saying, that these birds are very significant. They are high ranking with our Father. And when it comes to it, like any celebration, whether it's a birthday, you're celebrating a life, you know, any food that you have that you're going to ingest, take a teaspoon, put it on a plate, go out and thank Atakiashis, thank our ancestors, thank our Father, thank the spirits, because what you're doing is you're showing them honor. And if you're spiritually gifted, you're elevating spiritually, because you're giving back and you're feeding, okay, the reincarnation of our crossed over loved ones. Okay, sweetheart. So, Beheart, let me ask you this. With the black-tail hawk now flying over you, they're saying that that transition with the black-tail hawk, because where you're at, they're showing something about you had a very close encounter when it come to some type of accident. They're showing me some type of accident. Yes, free white dove. That is beautiful. I mean, to be able to put out a spirit plate, it is honoring our ancestors. That's right, because that's a high ranking spirit bird. That's a high ranking. You're very highly protected. Yes. I love it. Yes. It's like praise and glory to God, because he shows us, like, a lot of people don't understand, like, okay, say you're sitting outside and some of you have like the raccoons that come up, okay? Or you see a raccoon, or like in my instance, I can see the fox, the foxes, they come up, and that's telling me that somebody in my inner circle, they're doing some trickery, you know? And it's forewarning. But when that fox came crying last night, it's meaning spiritually that somebody is going to come back who has betrayed me, and they're going to ask for that forgiveness because they know what they did was wrong. See, Father, he has so many beautiful meanings with Mother Earth Gaia of all of the spiritual journey, and that's what I love. And about this reading, it's like being able to focus on your foundation, focus on you. And when Father is talking about focus on being that healer, if you're being called to heal and be that healer and to be able to do these things, you need to stand in your power. You need to use all your resources and gather all your information. Where is it? Gather all your information as these 4 major arcanas for your stability. Because it's a beautiful journey. Let's see. Yes, be hard. And seeing that's beautiful that, there's other people out there honoring it. And you know what? Free white dove. That's beautiful. Yes, because they will help you pull out the skills and talents and the gifts within you, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. But when you honor, it's like, and I always give thanks. I always give thanks because no matter what happens, it's like Father's like, always give thanks. So any special event, especially if you're celebrating, a birthday, or you're having that celebration of life for somebody crossing over, it's put them spirit plates out. You're going to see how things change differently for you. And you're going to notice on a spiritual level, there's going to be a deeper connection. A lot of people say, yeah, right. Well, serious. I mean, I've been with this for a very long time, and that's why Father says, help your soul family pick themselves up, get out of these situations, get out of this heartbreak, get out of this conflict, stop these tower moments, stop these emotional despairs of what's going on, and stop that hurt and pain, and be that healer. Okay, right here, be that healer and celebrate that life. Celebrate that life, because Father is making sure that we're all deeply rooted and grounded. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, and that's why you have the black-tailed hawk, sweetheart. That's what they were bringing through to me, is about the accident, okay? So I thank you for sharing. I greatly appreciate you for sharing that. Okay, free white dove. It's not crazy, sweetheart. They do speak. They do speak. And that's where a lot of people want to think we're crazy. But they do say things. And that's where Father is coming in, like with Acts chapter 2, verse 1, where he's talking about the Pentecost, where the big wind comes in, that big violent wind comes in, and it's like the fire tongues, the portals, God's portals are put onto his chosen children. Behart, I saw that because when you talked about how it went from the red-tailed hawk to the black-tailed hawk, the spirits come in and showed me. So that's how I know. Yeah, it's no monkeying around. It's like my connection with them is very, very deep and very, very strong, and that's why I want my soul family to be up there and to be fully open and to create that best version of themselves. Yeah, and it's very true. Okay, because like I said, in Acts chapter 2, verse 1, it's talking about the Pentecost, where Father is saying that he had to do this because the devil was mocking Father when it came to the portals, right? So with the Pentecost, Father had come in with the violent, brutal winds that hit everyone with it, and the change was them fiery tongues that opened up the portals on his chosen children's head. And so therefore, it's like when people mimic and say, well, if a tree fell, could you hear what it was saying? If you're deeply rooted and grounded, you know what it was saying, because it would give you the information. It will give you that energy that was connected to that tree through everything. Yes. Yes, understanding, and it's called the four sacred directions, okay? The thing is understanding everything that Father co-created in his handiwork is phenomenal. I mean, people still to this day, they're still trying to figure out how us chosen ones, who have gone through the testing, they put the cap on and they want to check the theta, the data, the alpha and stuff. They want to see where your brain is in rest mode versus where when you're channeling. I'm telling you, they're starting to, I should say that they're not starting to, but they're trying to put the pieces together. And Father is like, they're not going to be able to catch on to it. They're not going to be able to catch on to it. Now, I also want to say, so family, Father's coming in, and today is part of a special, okay? So he's wanting me to bring this up. So, of course, I've got to bring it up, but he wants me to pick these up here. So hold on. So he's talking about the Purim, the Purim, something about, it started yesterday. Oh, I got it now. He's talking about the Israelites. This is going to come to an end, okay? Because they're something, he's saying something about destroying 75,000 different buildings, between people, buildings, but it's going to end. And tomorrow's the 15th. Tomorrow will be that day of rest and that peace and that gathering and having a feast. Why that's coming out for some of our soul family who is involved in that situation over there, Father is saying that there's going to be peace that's coming through on that. So he just told me to tell whoever in our soul family who's watching, who's not interacting in the chat with us, just know that Father says it's going to end. He's showing me it's Purim, and when he's showing it, he's showing that finally the Israels are going to take it. Now he's telling me, hold on, say it slower, Father. Okay, so it's kind of like he's saying in Esther chapter 10. So he's saying in Esther chapter 10, he's saying that back then the town Susa, S-U-S-A, he's saying Susa, is the same as the town of Gaza. Now he's saying Hassis, I don't know, because like I said, I'm not watching TV, so I'm telling you what Father's telling me. So he's saying Hassis, the one that they're attacking now, is the same as when they attacked Haman, who was married to Xerxes back in the Bible with Esther, Queen Esther. But it's playing out identically. So he said something about go read Esther chapter 10. It's talking about the same thing, but two different, the cities and the people. Now he said Haman and Haman's 10 sons were hung at the gallows in the courtyard. What? Hold on. When he's channeling in, soul family, hold on, because Oh, okay. So this is representation. He is allowing his people to take out and bring peace and harmony to Gaza for the destruction they did in Susa, which is now Gaza in our modern day. And Haman is the one that they had taken out, which Hassa, they're saying his name is Hassa, I don't know. But they're saying that this is exactly in accordance to the Bible. So if you pay attention to the Bible, he said everything is decoded in the Bible of all the events that are taking place. And chosen ones, that's why you don't have to be considered religious. You just have to trust and believe in our Father. Because Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael are protecting to create that stable foundation for us to do our light work. Wow, okay. And now, like I said, anybody who knows me knows I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I don't pay attention to that. It's all negative, negative, negative. Now, Father is saying something, and somebody, you can confirm it or deny it. I don't do politics, but I just confirming or denying. I'm not saying that Father is lying because he knows the truth. Absolutely. That's all you need is faith. That's all I live on is the faith of our Father and the messages that he gives to be able to push forward and being able to emotionally balance that out and see my brothers and sisters, our soul family, rise above and be at that best version of themselves because Father is calling us. It's like we're being called to make big changes. Big shifts are happening. And wow, he's talking. Okay. So this has come up before. So family, now he's reverting it back to May 15th when I did that video. So family, to talk when we were doing the sacred transformation. And he told me that there was going to be 500, mudslides and what was it? Mudslides, Father. And you said sinkholes. And what came up on the news that next day when we did our live, people were saying that, oh, wow, how did you know that? Well, Father tells me, Father, being connected to him, that's all I have done is base me in my connection with him. Okay. It's like I sacrificed everything, everyone to focus with our Father. But what I'm saying, soul family, is like we need everybody to come to their greatest higher purpose. And that's what we are here to do, to connect and make sure that we are constantly building each other up. Sharing the knowledge, sharing the wisdom. And that's why Father has me here. So, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. All right, so he does want me to get a closing message for this read. Okay, he does want me to get a closing message. And then we'll go on and I'll finish up the others. But what do we need to know for the closing message, Father? What do we need to know? Yes, that's right. Collect the stones, stay deeply rooted and grounded. He will always provide, and he will always launch us forward to be able to know how to fulfill our cups, where we're going, what we're doing. He says, and even though we don't want to do it, he's providing, so you're riding. That's beautiful, Father. What else do we need to know? Sorry, I keep shaking the phone. Yeah, he's taking out the devil. He's breaking them bonds. He's breaking them bonds. He's closing down the devil's portals. It's done. It's done. When he shows me this card right here, it's like all that downfall, all that unexpected failure that the devil thought he was going to do, that he could have the passion to do it and create this controversy, you know, and create these disasters and make people ill and, you know, just upset their life. Father says, oh no, oh no. Yes, and that's because we need to be deeply rooted and grounded with our Father and keep all of our chakras balanced, because, you know, the root is being deeply grounded to our Father, and our solar plex is balancing out them emotions, because that blocks our radiant circuit. Hello, Stacy. Thank you for being here. We greatly appreciate you. Yes, welcome, welcome. We greatly appreciate you being here. Yeah, and to get through the Five of Wands, you know, getting through all these quarrels and having the courage to fight together. So, family, this is the main thing, is that we're not fighting against the competition. We're fighting together to bring all of our soul family and rise them up like the phoenix. Yes, hello, Stacy. Yeah, because we do it out of unconditional love. You know, this is that happiness, that's that peace, that harmonious place that Father is bringing us to, right? I got to keep my arms off the table. I got to keep shaking. Yeah, and help our soul family come out of the depression, the anxieties, you know, the PTSDs. Be that curse breaker, you know, show them that being the scapegoat, the black sheep of the family, is not meant to hold you down. It was to build you up and build you stronger, to prepare you for what's about to come. Yes. And the Four of Swords, putting things to rest that no longer serve us, right? Because what doesn't serve us? Trickery, deceit, the devil, right? It's not going to. We are all coming together and banding together to awaken our soul family, to be able to stop this trickery and being able to take that motion forward and say, look, we're going to be very efficient in having that faith in our Father. Yes, amen, free white dove. Yes, look, because then we're going to be comfortable and satisfied where He's taking us, and they're going to learn how to get rid of the illusions in order to rebuild. Because if they don't, what happens? They keep creating illusions. Father keeps tearing it down. He is not going to allow this deception and this trickery to take over His chosen ones. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Father is not going to allow it. Yes. Anything else, Father, you want to add to this? Yeah, look. He's not going to stop the communication. We have too much passion right here. We don't care who's watching us. We don't care if we're blindfolded. Wherever Father is taking us, we trust and believe where He is taking us, because we have that passion. We have that adventurous drive of, okay, Father, where are you taking us? Yes. Yes, absolutely. But He is communicating to us with the Eight of Wands of, hey, He's got these new ideas. There's this new journey coming, and you can trust and believe. Yes, facts. You can trust and believe that we're not juggling. We are nurturing. We are finding that balance. We are finding that duality with our family to help them climb out of the Three of Wands. This is that good partnership. This is that success, cooperation. This is communication. You know, this is that preparation and foresight that Father wanted us to do. So some of us, He isolated us. Some of us, He's got us on the move. Some of us, you know, we protect ourselves like with the turtle. You know, it's like we're deeply rooted and grounded with our Father to illuminate the stuff that is going on by having that connection with Him. But we ain't afraid to stay deeply rooted and grounded. And if He says, get up and move, we have an attitude of gratitude, and we get up and we go. We do what He asks us. And that's be obedient to our Father. Woof. Because that is the divine bringing us into calmer waters, protecting his children, protecting us, keeping us healed and balanced for what is about to come, because he is about to light it up when it comes to that inner strength. And when he says, I need you to withdraw from here, and I need you to move from here to here, he's doing it for a purpose, because he is, that's right, free white dove, never stay stagnant. Nope, that is right. You're absolutely, and that's what Father's talking about. He's like, use the resources, find your partnerships, gather the information, and let's put a completion to all that toxicity, all that betrayal, all that deception, all them towers that the demonic are trying to come in and cast upon us, right? Not gonna happen. Nope. Father says, there is no competition. I'm more powerful than you, and I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to shut you down, devil. He's meaning it too. He's meaning it. And that's what I love about this journey, because we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose, and we need to listen to our Father. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is you coming in and having that victory. Your health getting better because you are following Father. You're no longer paying attention. You're setting them healthy boundaries. You're letting go so that things can come into fruition. You're holding close to what our Father is saying so that you hold this obedience, right? That is the truth. The King of Swords. That is standing in your power. That is using your intellectual conversation with Father so that his children, we are never left out in the cold. Father will never leave us out in the cold at all when it comes to knowing what is going on. We may have this loneliness because we like to be alone, to have connection with our Father. But when people try to put us in despair or create this illness, within us, or give us poor health, Father says, you better trust and believe. My tradition is my family is going to be healthy and strong. Yes. And that is the greatest feeling, because health-wise, like with my own testimony, fighting my cancer for as long as I did, 8 different cancers. And guess what? Every one of them, the work of God has taken non-curable cancers, which I have pictures. Hold on, maybe I can grab one. Because like I said, I got the proof, because everybody's like, oh. But the true testimony is, even me fighting my cancer, Father said, guess what? No, my child ain't going to suffer. That's a testimony to show that you give me praise and glory, knowing that there's a non-curable thing, and he's the only one that has power to cure it. And I just had my surgery on December 4th for the throat cancer, right? So now this, I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm going to find the one. It's called teratogenoma. Okay. It's called teratogenoma. And when you see it, this teratogenoma, you can actually see it's disgusting. I'm trying to find it here, because Father says, show him and her, the soul family of this, because the teratogenoma is something that the devil wants to try to take over, right? Okay. Is that the one? Well, there's a couple of them, and I'm going to try to show you, but so let me try to hide this. This is what you call teratogenoma. It is a non-curable cancer that looks like fingers, teeth, eyes, brains. That's what teratogenoma is. It's a non-curable, right? And I'm going to show you this one because when Father was showing me this, I'm just trying to hide the information on top so that, I mean, you know it's me, but I don't want my address and stuff. I don't want people to know where I am. But look at that. Look at, oh, see, and then I take it down anyways. But anyways, look at that. Don't that look like a little face? Okay? And everybody's like, oh, you got the demon in you. No. This is Father's handiwork, okay? And these are all showing, and I've got CDs to back up every one of it to prove, okay? Because my own karmic family tried to say, oh, well, she's just lying about it, you know, to get attention. No. Somebody don't lie about that. I mean, I can show factual, not only scars on my body, you know, but I have everything to back it up. I have my ostomy, you know, all my bins and everything else. Here, I think I actually got, here's some of them. Let me cover up my birthday information. But, let's see. Yes, so, make sure I'm not giving out personal information. Yeah, right there. Okay, so all these discs show from the hospital, they show the esophagus cancer, they show the thyroid, the parathyroid cancer, the tumor that they found up here, the one that they found in between the roots of my front teeth, the ones that they found in the lung, and the ones that they found, the teratoma in the abdomen and everything. It's all right here on CDs. These are hospital CDs to show, okay? Now, and they might ding me for this, but this is true. There's ostomies, everything from fighting my cancer, right? Fighting my cancer. Fighting my cancer. And then you have to love the little bunny that came up to me after my surgery. But let me find the one I'm trying to show you here. Okay. So, this right here, administering the antibiotics, chemos, infusions, and everything. Everybody says, oh, that's a C-section. No, no. But you can clearly tell, okay, let me see. See the tattoos right there? That's me. That's me. Every step of the way. Okay? And I have all the pictures, Soul Family. I have all the pictures. Even the times that I died, they took a picture of it. And I think I even got it in here. Because the nurse had given it to me. But this is God's testimony that you go through these. And here I am. People cannot understand, how did you fight through these non-curable cancers and be here standing? That is God. That is our Father. That is Yahweh. That is Him making a way for His child to say, wait a minute, you know, she's here for a purpose. You know, I've got a mission for her. She needs to be here. So let's see, where is it? Oh, and if I showed you, yeah, I don't know if I can show that one on there because of the grotesque. Yeah, I don't know if I can show that one on there, but anyways, like I said, I have the scars and everything, the paper proof. And my karmic family said, oh, well, she's lying about it to get attention. Well, I just showed you, so family, I just showed you, and I have over 1,000 more of these because for the last 14 years, I've been battling this. And it went through the lymph nodes and planted to different places in my body, but Father still has me here. They can't take me down. I'm unshakable, unbreakable, and unstoppable because Father said so. And that's not making me boost and brag and everything else, but I'm showing you that the way it started out was very disgusting. Now, some of these were the size of two grapefruits, the tumors. They were size of 2 grapefruits. Okay? And the reason Father says use that as that analogy so that you guys can see no matter what we go through, I am a walking testimony. And my walking testimony is to let my soul family know that we can get through this. We are unstoppable, unshakable, and unbreakable. Nobody can stop our soul family, what God has in store for us. So if he wanted me to share that, he wanted me to show you, to let you know that it's important. We're here for a reason. We have a higher purpose. And this is why we're out here doing this. So, all right, so family, that was the beautiful read. And to end with the testimony of how powerful our God is. So keep the faith, hold the faith, know he's going to get you through it. Now, many of us have walking testimony from our Father, and we give him all the praise and glory for our spiritual journey. Yes, you are very welcome, sweetheart. You are very welcome. And, you know, I'm not embarrassed to share it at all because it's the testimony of his power. You know, it's our Father's testimony. Yes, thank you, Sister Luana. I greatly appreciate you, sweetheart. Much love to my soul family. You guys are all amazing. But he has me share that from time to time because people say to me, well, how, during that tower moment, how can you go in and talk about that over and over? Because I've healed mentally from that. Physically, I'm still going through it because I have the other photos that they were waiting for the biopsies to come back to figure out what treatment, because they went in and they cut some of the cancer out in the throat because they call it Barrett's esophageal cancer. They want to do esophagectomy, okay, where they take part of your esophagus out at the lower section of your esophagus and bring this part of your esophagus and attach it up to your stomach. And we have to see what's going on. That's in God's hands. But the thing is he wants me to tell you that I can shine light on this, that do not hide who you are. Do not hide what you've gone through. Do not be ashamed for the things that have taken place, because it's all meant to create you who you are today and be ready for what's coming. So anybody trying to get a hold of me, don't forget to hit that like button, soul family, you know, get them likes up for me, because that makes this content, this learning content, push out for YouTube, to push my content out for others to get this information so that our soul family can come in. Because, you know, I've been noticing we got like 30 some people in and only 4 or 5 likes. Well, then YouTube will push that content back, and Father says, no, this is important stuff. This is bringing our soul family together. You know, to me, it's not about the numbers. It's about how many people can I help? How many people can I uplift? How many people can I help create that best version of themselves and battle through these things and see God is the power between us all, you know? That's why you're my soul family for a reason. So anybody trying to get a hold of me, like I said, please be patient. I'm working off of my cell phone, trying to do my lives, do my emails, do my Zoom calls, my private readings, everything, and do all of that and answer my emails. So tomorrow, soul family, I will probably come on in the morning, but I'm taking tomorrow and Sunday to work on strictly emails, work on the handcrafted stuff of what's going on, because we're starting that class as of Monday morning. We're starting that not Monday morning, excuse me, Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which, should we do it? Yeah, Father said 7. Okay. What he says goes. He said keep it at 7, but we are starting the round 2 or part 2 of the sacred transformation of what we did at the beginning, and it's going to have the hidden keywords. So make sure you bring your notebook and your pen. If you want to take notes, great. but he's going to, for the whole week long, for the 7 days that we're doing on that sacred transformation, he is going to give keywords. He's going to give keywords, and you're going to win stuff, okay? Because that's what Father says, we give back. Yes, I'm so excited too, sister. I've been working, and you know the work that I do, you know, like there's another one that I'm working on building up, okay? So I'm constantly co-creating and just doing all these other things, but it's like I'm excited for the soul family because this is going to shock some of our soul family, what Father's saying, because the gifts that are going out, it's not of who can give gifts and who can't. Father says this is the tithe of our soul family being here, and you are all deserving of beautiful blessings, and that's what he wants to make sure. So when it comes to the emails, just know that I will do a morning gratitude video tomorrow morning about 11 a.m. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to be working the rest of the day to answer all the emails, return, do the merchandise stuff, get that all, situated, because we've got the winter stuff coming in now, and then co-creating for the spring stuff. I mean, a lot going on. And so family, anybody who's wanting to make a donation, we are down to 200 that I am trying to get now here. And that way we can finish getting that laptop. And then everything else, it will be so much easier because I'll be able to whip through it, and everything on the laptop. But we are down to $200 left in order for the laptop. Okay. So we're making it, we're getting it there. Anybody want to donate, down there in the description box is my Cash App. It is greatly appreciated, and I always give back. So just know that if you giveth, you shall receiveth, okay? So I love you all, so family. I greatly appreciate all of you. Anybody that is anybody who is needing prayers at this time to be lifted up, just know Father is picking you up as we speak right now. I am asking him to lift you up, to put you on that rock, and to be able to give you that season and his favor with his right hand to protect you, to guide you, to give you the messages to get through. And may all your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires come true, okay? So know that I greatly appreciate my soul family. I also got the thing from YouTube. We hit over 15K just last month. Yes, thank you, sweetheart. You have a good night and a good day, so family. Yes, thank you, Free White Dove. God bless you, sweetheart. We greatly appreciate you. And we have hit so many milestones on there, okay? And I'm actually getting ready to do a short because they gave me a link where I could do a short to share it with my soul family. So I'm going to work on that at some time tonight. It's Fantastic Friday, and the work is never done, soul family. Spiritually stay protected. Yes. Yeah, and congratulations to you and my soul family, for being there, for the love and support, for sharing and pushing out God's messages, because it's getting more and more to our soul family, and that's what we need. That's what we need. So pat yourself on the back too, sweethearts. Yes, pat yourselves on the back, because if it weren't for you, Father's messages wouldn't be getting out. I give the messages, but you help push the messages out there. You share it, you like it, and it's drawing in our soul family. So I can't thank you enough. I greatly appreciate all of you. I love you wholeheartedly, endlessly, for eternal life, and Father does as well. So love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being that great support. And we are here to build each other up. So CBVOY and HICK, soul family. All right. God bless you. Good night. Good day. Have fun. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Good night. Good day.